This is a special report from Channel 3. Coverage you can count on.
This is Brent Ray Marsh, and a bond hearing is scheduled for this afternoon, any moment now, in Walker County. Brent Marsh, the operator of the Tri-State Crematory in Noble, Georgia, the focus of worldwide attention ever since last Friday night, when it was discovered that there were indeed bodies on the property at the crematorium known as Tri-State Crematorium in Noble, Georgia. I'm David Carroll. In just moments we will be heading live to the Walker County Courthouse, and we have a crew there on the scene now. We understand in just a few minutes Chief Magistrate Jerry Day is supposed to begin the bond hearing for Brent Marsh. Now Marsh, this is the scene that you see. It has not begun yet, but we are standing by when the event does begin. Now Marsh has been in jail since Monday night, and he's been charged with 16 counts of theft by deception. He had been jailed earlier last weekend and was released on bond, and then Monday night was rearrested on additional charges. Now, in case you're wondering, the latest count that has been given to us by authorities in Walker County, we understand that there are 283 bodies that have been recovered. Of those 283, 54 have been identified. There's speculation that perhaps hundreds more could be on the property. There's a lake that has yet to be drained. There's still some environmental questions there on the lake property. And we have a scene here of the Marsh property, and of course law enforcement officers from throughout Walker County and beyond have been on the scene for the past week. We're told that there are some family members who are beginning to emerge that we may be hearing from in the next few days. And this family has owned the crematory for about 20 years. In 1996, Brent Ray Marsh became operator. And there's still no definite timeline as to when the illegal dumping of bodies began. Some speculate that it could have gone back as much as 20 years. And we have been following this for the past several days and have noticed an increase in interest worldwide. This is something that has captured the attention of people literally all over the world, and people wondering why it happened, who's responsible, and what sort of penalties will be paid, what sort of consequences there will be. Now, some of the other key figures involved in this particular case include a very well-known attorney who has taken on many high-profile cases in the past. This is Ken Poston, a former state legislator in Georgia. And Ken Poston is probably most recently known for his defense of Alvin Ridley in a murder case in 1999. Ridley was acquitted, and that has been the subject of national documentaries. And Ken Poston is going to be Brent Marsh's attorney. Another key figure in this case is the district attorney for the Lookout Mountain Judicial Circuit, Herbert Buzz Franklin. It was Franklin who brought the news yesterday that there had been a gag order imposed on all officials involved in this case. And since that time, very little information has come out of Walker County. And there's some debate as to how effective that gag order will be and how long it will be enforced. But just to recap, we should be seeing Brent Marsh for the first time in public, excuse me, ever since this story broke last Friday night. And we will be hearing today what his attorneys have to say about whether he should be continued to be held in jail. We understand that the searching has gone on. We understand that Governor Roy Barnes is planning to ask for federal aid. State officials want to lease the land there for a temporary base. Projected cost at least $10 million. There's speculation that this investigation and the cleanup and the naming of the identity of victims could run into somewhere around 8 months to a year. And this is certainly in the early stages, but family members, friends of the Marsh family, very much interested in what takes place today. And the Marsh family has been trying its best to lead a normal life in recent days. They have attended church services. They have depended upon the support of longtime family members, longtime friends, I should say. And this particular case is certainly leading to speculation as to whether other folks outside the Marsh family knew this was going on. And we expect people to start coming out of the woodwork, so to speak, in the next few days as some of the ties that bind are starting to loosen a little bit as far as people talking and giving out information. Now, Dr. Chris Sperry is the state medical examiner. He's been on the scene the entire week, and he's among many who've been quoted as saying they've never seen anything like this. Now you see Ken Poston, there's Brent Ray Marsh, and this is the first time we've seen him in public since all this broke, and we're going to go now to live coverage of this bond hearing at the Walker County Courthouse.
Thank you.
You're looking at Brent Marsh. He's 28 years old, graduated from Lafayette High School, played football at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, and up until last Friday was the operator of the Tri-State Crematory in Noble. Since that time, he has spent most of his time in jail, was out on bond briefly Sunday, rearrested Monday, and today we will learn more about his fate in the coming days. It was just learned yesterday that Ken Poston on the right will be representing Ray Brent Marsh in this case.